The whole idea about your environment must represent in the music, in the arts. So any artist. So I think, as far as Africa is concerned, music cannot be for enjoyment. Music has to be for revolution. Really.
Father of Afrobeat, Olufela, mo fun we 20 closer. Anytime I light it up, the shit is moving closer. Wanna call it because.
So good evening. This is Shegun Olo, and today there was appeal court's decision on the matter in Osun State tribunal at the tribunal in Osun State regarding the Adele case of the PDP and as well the Oyetolas of APC, who are tussling as to who won the last election. Well, the update is that well, it's normal, lots of people reacted and are still reacting, but let's pick something, prominent. Prominent because yes, he has so many followers, and then he has also been, the media has been reporting him being somebody who also feels like he's got a stake in Osun State, and that is the person of Nigerian pop star, Mr. Davido. David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, went on social media as usual. Every time there's an update on the governorship, on the court's rulings and decisions and activities, or whether the uncle is being picked up or released or granted bail or anything, every time he comes online to air his view, and this time is no exception. So Davido came on social media to make a statement, and then the statement is that the the appeal court's decision is disappointing. Well, and then he also went on to suggest that he may have given up on democracy. In the past, he suggested that, and now he's saying that that is disappointing. The judgment stating that Oyeleke remains elected is disappointing. Well, what is not clear is whether it is just today that he realized that he is disappointed. So it seems he is just realizing today that it is disappointing. Maybe he doesn't know that a lot of millions of Nigerians were already disappointed long ago. Well, he went on in his tweet to say that to assure people that they are going to win at the Supreme Court, and that he wants to allay their fear, that they shouldn't worry, that all was going to be well. Let's take Davido's tweet. Davido says, "We won the first leg, we've lost the second leg, but I'm certain the highest court in the land will rectify and restore all that has been stolen from us with this judgment. Everybody stay calm and stay safe. See you on the other side." I said, "My people, we can't hide our disappointment. This just this judgment of the Court of Appeal, it hurts. It's extremely painful. But guess what? It is not the end. Far from it. Everyone remain calm. I want to urge all our supporters to remain calm in this time. As you all know, there's one last and most important lap. It is time for that last lap, and the God I know and serve is in control. Well, what are the things that are interesting about what Davido shared in this tweet? Number one is that this time Davido is not doing a video, and is that interesting? Well, the second is that maybe for the same reason of not, or maybe for avoidance of the second reason is the reason he didn't do the video. The second reason, the second point I want to raise is that there are no fuck words, there are no f words, as you know, there are no body physical reactions, as you can see. And then maybe as a result of so many reactions to the first video he did after his uncle was granted bail, and he was using f words flippantly and also saying that he isn't scared, nothing, and then he's doing it for the future of his family. And a lot of us, I also joined to criticize. I don't know, maybe other people did, but I did, criticizing that, you know, did your uncle do that? How can you say when it is right? Are you saying it is right for your uncle to have modeled identity in, I mean, out of desperation to obtain certificates he doesn't have? Except that is not true. But if it is true, are you saying you are defending that your uncle did what is wrong and you want to call that right? Last time I checked, people are already saying that Davido himself didn't go to school, and that if he actually went to school, how come, you know, that you know, we didn't know when he went to school. We just heard that he graduated, and then the next thing is up at NYSC. At NYSC, then you then begin to see that he went for how many days? They left him. You know, they released him to go back to town to go and be doing his business, and then now we don't even know whether he continued. Where is his PPA and all of that? Well, those are also, so it goes to show that there are separate rules that apply for different people in this country, and a lot of millions of masses have already been disappointed before now. So why is Davido is a late comer to just be getting disappointed at what we have in the country? If they have been singing to be praising, you know, all the people who have, you know, in one way or the other contributed to the ruins of the society, why should they not be crying foul that the society is at ruin? You know, it's hypocritical, so to say. Well, that is on one side. On the other side, on the other hand, is that if you look at what Davido is saying, he's saying that he has confidence that they will get the final at the Supreme Court. Well, whatever they know they are doing, because this is a country where if you want to win a suit or you want to win a matter, you have to know two lawyers: the lawyer that knows the law and the lawyer that knows the judge. So for somebody to express confidence that they are going to win at a particular court in Nigeria must mean that they have a lawyer already who knows the judge, and that's a huge amount of money. But you should also know that while they are doing on one side, the incumbents are also joking. All of them are playing their games. But this is the country that we are into as we speak right now. Well, what I want to say is that in a nutshell, those that are either praising Davido and rallying behind him or around him, the reality is that Davido is not doing it because he loves you. Davido is doing it because it is his family business. It is not because of you. It is because of him and his family, you know. So, for instance, I understand, or I learned, and also translate to I understand, that Davido wants to retire from music already. I guess all of these people understand that it's not going to last forever, and they have a short while of time to make their wave and leave the scene for other younger people to come in. As a result of which, they are all already looking for retirement, usually in politics, because they are used to free money, big money and all of that, and the only place they can get it, most of them are not employable in a place where they can function optimally from within given time frame. Say like you going to school class from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. for 4 years. I'm not sure they can cope. I've not seen Davido that seriously in a classroom from 8 to 5 and does that every day before, until we just say suddenly that he has graduated. Number two, if he wants to retire from music, would he now want to go back to a job where does he want to apply for a job, or what job does he want to be doing? Even if he's managing his own record label, would he be able to manage within the time frame of work? These are people who are used to holidaying, only enter studio momentarily and just drops a bomb, bam, and go to town. So, and he wants to retire from that. What will be giving him huge money again that he will retire to? Politics. All right. So that is why he needs to do this family business. His uncle is running. This is my own hypothesis. It is just hypothesis. I may not be correct. I may be partly correct, or I may be totally wrong. But let's watch out whether Davido wants to retire into politics or not. But I know what I'm talking. If the uncle wins this election at the Supreme Court, I trust Davido wants to. He probably wants a commissioner, a role, or a position in the government in Osun State, and that's a good retirement plan for him. Government has a lot of free money, so they have invested so much in everything already, and if they win, they want to recoup their money and make more money from it, right? And prepare even for the next election, isn't it? That's the country we are in. But at any rate, I want to say that if Davido is saying that he's disappointed at the judgment, then I want to say I have been disappointed since about vote buying. I've been disappointed since about people forging WAEC results or getting impersonations in doing examinations for WAEC because they want to contest. I had been disappointed lately about the poor distribution of opportunities. I had been disappointed long ago about the way this country is run. I had been disappointed long ago about the separate rules that apply for separate people. I had been disappointed long ago about when somebody is a suspect, especially in some highly sensitive legal matters, and police just summarily does it and then they discharge you. I don't want to mention specific cases, but some of you remember and you know what we are talking about, that these big people get into and they get away with so many things that they get away with. All right, and somebody would just look for. The other day I read in the newspaper somebody was almost jailed, except until somebody came and saw that they were going to jail him just because of what. All right, so just because of he went to steal a grinding machine because he wanted something to work. He didn't find anybody that would give him money to buy. He wanted to work. He didn't have job. He wasn't able to feed, and he was looking for anything, and he had passion for grinding, so he went to steal a grinding machine. He didn't steal billions, he didn't steal allocation. He went to steal a grinding machine because he wanted to do what? He wanted to survive. He wanted to work. He was using it to work, and it was busted like we used to have in the media these days. It was busted, and then they arrested him, took him to court, and they were about judging him, sentencing him, when somebody said, no, now, because he wanted to eat. The guy just wanted to eat now, and you have made him go through all these trials and perditions, incarceration. How about people who are stealing billions? Our police are guiding them. How about the people that are stealing your allocation? Your police is guiding them. But people who are stealing simple thing because they want to survive, all right, those are the people that our police are arresting. And then I had been disappointed about these ones long ago. So for the video to now just be feeling disappointed because his uncle didn't win an appeal is very funny. Me, I had been disappointed since PDP and APC were buying votes in Osun State. That election that they are fighting or arguing about in Osun, as we speak right now, it was marred by a lot of irregularities, vote buying, use of thuggery at each other, a lot of so many things. So me, I had been disappointed long ago. Davido is a late comer, and Davido was never disappointed until his uncle feels cheated. So that is why Davido is disappointed. So Davido's disappointment is on the secondary. The real disappointment is with the Nigerian people whose lives had been mortgaged both by the ruling APC and the co-ruling PDP. They are all the same. So I can't be fooled by Davido saying he's disappointed by one ruling of an appeal court. It's flippant. In fact, it's insulting for Davido to be saying he's disappointed at the judgment of an appeal court because his uncle was not declared the winner for the second time in a running. So it's insulting to those who are actually and had been really and fundamentally and originally disappointed by the country itself. So if Davido is not standing with his voice that he has, if he's not standing with the people who are actually and truly disappointed by this country since long ago, he has not been standing with them. He doesn't care about what they are doing, what is affecting their lives. He doesn't care. Poverty striking them, he doesn't care. This striking them, he doesn't care. He just goes about flying abroad and wearing hood on his head and I like his beats. Yes, I'm a fan, but I can criticize you even though I am your fan. I can be your fan and criticize you. Alright? So I love his music does not automatically therefore mean I've lost my brain. Alright, so Davido, if you say you are disappointed in that appeal judgment, I am saying you are a latecomer. I had been disappointed in Nigeria. A lot of your fans have been disappointed in Nigeria long ago and you never cared. Millions of your fans have been disappointed in Nigeria since inception and you never cared. So it is now that it affects your uncle that you are disappointed. So Davido, it is an insult to the sensibility of the millions of Nigerians, millions of your followers, that you are now saying you are disappointed because your uncle is involved. So millions of Nigerians are actually and have been very disappointed long ago and you never cared. So now you are saying you are disappointed. Stop that thing, Davido. It's very wrong. Stop insulting people. Not all of us are dullards. By the way, somebody was saying that they are not sure that it is Davido that wrote that text, or that tweet, because they don't know him to be able to compose well like that. I'm like, I don't insult Davido. He's a good guy. They may have only told him not to do video that will cause another outburst. Just do normal texts that will allay fears of people and assure them that things will get alright. But to say that Davido could not compose that kind of sentence is also an insulting comment, people. So please don't say Davido could not have composed that sentence. It's not right. It's not right. I cannot take that from you people. Let us get it correctly, okay? Alright, so we have to start telling Davido, Shegun, never mind about whatever Davido is saying. Nigerians are like that. Well, it's the reality, but we have to start correcting a lot of things now. We need to reorientate a lot of people ourselves. The last time Davido did that video, I commented about it, and somehow, because some of us talk, it's changing a lot of things. This time he did not do that kind of video again to use F word on Nigeria, and we picked a lot of holes in the things he said. So this time he's now doing a text to avoid making blunders while speaking in a video. So we are talking and things are changing gradually, so we have to keep talking. Alright, so having said that, please, Davido, next time don't wait until your uncle is involved. Anytime something is affecting Nigerians, SARS, poor funding of education, bad roads, bad weather, complain. Once your followers are complaining about it, complain about it too. So you don't wait until your uncle is involved before you now come out and say you are disappointed. Is it today that you just know that Nigerian judicial system is corrupt? And the first judgment your uncle got at the tribunal that gave him victory before this appeal, are you saying that it was free of charge? I'm not alleging, I'm just asking innocent question here. Are you saying that was free of charge? So it is now you are disappointed. You want to claim that you don't know that it is expensive to get justice or to get judgment, not even justice, because there's no justice in Nigeria again. You can buy judgment. To get judgment in this country, it is expensive. So for you to now be saying you are disappointed in the judgment at the appeal, bro. Alright, so that's just the message I have for tonight. Benjamin Oladokun, please, I will not take that insult to that's somebody's uncle. All right. Okay, now thank you so much, everybody. I gotta go now. So if you are new on this channel, subscribe and also do click the notification bell so that you can always get notification every time you come online. My name is Shegunlo once again, and follow us on all social media pages, and that's the handle on the screen at Objectv Media. We are on Twitter. This is streaming live simultaneously on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. That is Periscope on Twitter. Alright, so follow us on all of them so that anytime you're on Twitter you can watch live, anytime you're on Facebook you can watch live, anytime you're on YouTube you can watch live, because we are streaming simultaneously on across platforms. Alright, so I'm going to see you guys later, and if you're watching on the playback, please drop your comments so that all of us can share in your knowledge or understanding of this subject matter so far. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much, and I will leave you in the end of Larry Safari, as I've been doing in recent time. So let's bye.
Advex. Some they call me pagan. Then they say I be Satan. Cause I believe I be winner. Stop calling me a sinner. If you truly believe in the church, as I don't want to know. If you really believe in the mosque, me I don't want to know. If you believe in the pastors, as I don't want to know. If you believe in the imam, me I don't want to know.